Hi guys, I'm Vera and here with me is
Joshua.
Dara.
we're going to be talking about out of school what's next. You see that right on your screen. Out of school what's next. A lot of us are wondering what would come out of our life whenever we're done with school, when we are done with school, skill acquisition and all that, having and being able to be independent and being able to do things ourselves. So we'll be right back. We'll be giving you guys short videos and for you to see what undergraduates have to say about this, the corporals what they have to say about this, the adults what they have to say about this. We'll be right back.
There are a lot of mistakes we students always have and conceptions that we always have that once we are graduated or once after school, things are easy. But it's not that way. Things are not so easy. Your results does not guarantee your success. Technology has taken advance in every part. Figuring out your life is a lot because figuring out your life is a lot because it takes a lot of time for you to put things together, and you might even have some skills and you don't even know you have that particular skill.
For you, I think, for your generation, really, I think it's better now that even if you don't even use what you do in school right now, you can, develop skills and then go into it and then, make a success out of it. As old as I am, I'm also looking into skills. There is nobody, no matter what profession, no matter what career you're into, you must learn, you will know, or you will have an idea of what project management is. And of course, if you're an entrepreneur, this is, the best for you. Right now, we have a lot of entrepreneurs out there who are still in school and then, selling one thing or the other. Even content, you don't even have that product. You are your product. You can sell yourself. Those skills are really, really relevant. The world has become a global village. You don't need to be going up and down, traveling to Kano. NYC, for me, should be scrapped. Okay? The aim for its creation at that time, that was as far back as 1970, was it 78? The aim for its creation at that time is no longer relevant. I can be in my office or in my house and be in Kano. As at that time, there were no mobile phones, there were no smartphones. What is the essence? Why is government, always spending money to make those horrible outfits anyway? Yeah, so NYSC should be scrapped. It's a waste of time. I think for that 1 year, they should maybe some kind of vocational skills or all these skills, all these new tech skills should be introduced and make it compulsory that look, any child, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, go and learn these tech skills. That is what will prepare you for your future. I was referred to when I left school. We thought that once you finish school, once you finish NYSC, there is work waiting for you. There's no work anywhere. There's no job waiting for you. Only if you have guardians, parents that know people at the top that can always fix you. Aside that, and you're not an A star student, where they're the ones they call the first class students, where a job is already waiting for you, or the best graduating students. Why would somebody now of your generation now stay at home and say, I am waiting to get a job? It is absurd. I don't believe any youth today should not have a skill. Why? What are you doing? You want to be a doctor, Abi? You want to be a lawyer? Is that all? Beyond that, I have so many lawyers out there. They are caterers, they are event planners. The ones my generation, they are event planners. They are designers. That's what they call. You don't call them tailor. So they are designers. They are into all sorts. Do you know? I know someone that makes. she roasts chicken, snakes, alligator. Yes, that's her business. That is what she does, because She had to carve a niche for herself. She had to move away from what other people were doing. Let me tell you the trick. You're better. You're better than the common artisan out there because you went to school. I've seen so many people who left school that sell pepper, that are farmers. They are doing well. The fact that you went to school, I think going to school should just help you. Going to university should just help you have, open up your mind and see other things where you can apply what you read in school into the skills. Every youth should have a skill.
Okay, if you don't have a skill, I wonder what you want to do with your life in the first place. But I think another option is, what do you like doing? What can you do effortlessly? And what affinity do you have with some people that will help you move your career forward? So find something you love doing. Let's even start from there before you do things that you don't really like. But what do you like? Do you like talking? Then you can start a talk show, learn the art of speaking, what you need to be a better speaker. Do you like writing? How many blogs do you have? How many times do you write on your status? How many LinkedIn posts have you done? So those are the things that we need to pay attention to, especially if you are in doubt as to what you want to do with your life. Learn to have important skills. You cannot move forward in your life or with your life without skills. It's important that you have. It's important that you do. Well, I never served, so I won't say I'm indifferent, but I think every opportunity you have in life, is very important to network, make good friends, do good things with your life. I think it's the best way to go.
The NYC scheme. It's a good one, and it's as important as it used to be. But I think the government can maybe come up with better innovations to make it relevant for today's for the reality of today, 21st century. For instance, it is done in the Western world. You can make military training compulsory for all corpers. What I'm saying is that everybody knows that we have security challenges all over the country. Corpers can be reserve, military reserve, for the trained to be military reserve, in case of serious emergency. You can also maybe, train majority of corpers to also, maybe going to, farm settlements and, for that 1 year, maybe 6 months military service, compulsory military service, then the next 6 months, let them go into mechanized farming in farm settlements, plantations and what have you, instead of just, letting them do what is not really too relevant for the country.
So guys, welcome back. I believe, and I trust that we all really learned and gained a lot from these videos and these interviews. So what is your take on this?
Well, so far with everything that I've heard, I feel like even me, I've learned a lot from everything that I heard today, from the coppers, the interns, even like the workers. Everything that they said today has really impacted on me, and I feel like a lot of people should actually learn from everything that has been said today. The woman, I think Mrs. Binkley was saying a lot. She said a whole lot about school and her own experiences, and through her experiences we were able to see that, oh yeah, this life that we have now is not, the life that we're coming into, is not soft life. And also we have to be really prepared for the future. She mentioned a lot of things, and it made me realize that even there's some things that are coming in the next 10 to 20 years that might not even be as relevant as they are now, and there'll be other things that, for example, now what we have now, AI, artificial intelligence, is really relevant like now, and it wasn't as relevant as it is now, like 20 years ago. So let's even strive to, venture into things that will stay relevant. Yeah.
What about you?
I don't really have much to say, but honestly, what they said, like most of them had the same thing to say.
Yeah.
We all believe, with the youth, believe with the young ones, believe that after school things will be easy.
Yeah.
But it's not easy, honestly. Also, you're looking for a place for IT was not easy because some places they will reject you, some places they will accept you, some places they will smile with you and they will reject you. They will smile, will call you back.
Yeah.
Some places. So just expect. This is just the beginning. This is just IT. Like yes, they need interns, people that work for them. So just expect the worst when like you are ready to work and you are ready to start your life. But because you are expecting the worst does not mean you cannot believe you can get something good or you can be somewhere. Like honestly, like things are really tough, most especially in this period in the country. Like most people with education are not getting jobs.
And also in terms of skills, Mrs. Bink also mentioned something like youths not having skill, like in this present generation, knowing fully well how things are now. So you not having a skill is actually a no. So majority of people don't even know what's next for them after school and
Some
all
people
that.
now Yahoo next for them.
Yes, that's it. So just as she said, learn skills. She mentioned digital marketing and a whole lot. So put yourself out there. Yes, let's put ourselves out there. Most people, their parents are not financially okay.
Stable,
They don't have that much. They don't even have that connection per se for everything. But putting yourself out there, learning a skill, I mean, with that you would go far. Also, nobody is particularly perfect, and don't depend on anyone. I feel like you don't be dependent on anyone. What do you think about that? Because you would have it in mind that okay, when I'm out of school, okay, my dad, this my uncle, all those kinds of things. If you're having those beliefs,
life is full of
surprises.
and disappointments. You'll be disappointed. So I feel like we shouldn't be dependent on people. We should work on ourselves. We should grow. We should learn skills. I mean, that's the basic thing. Out of school, what's next? Before school let's start learning skills. Before we're done with school, let's start doing something. Let's start earning. So by the time we're done, okay, we know that aside from the certificate thing, certificate will do its own part. But what do you have to offer? You individually, what do you have to put there for people to see and for people to know? So so this is actually a very, very good one. And I've really learned a lot. So for our youth out there, undergraduates, the graduates, even the teenagers, no matter how young you are, as long as you are still in school or you just got out of school, find something doing. Yes, find something doing. Get a skill. Very, very, very important. Because with the situations of things in Nigeria, the current economic situation, with the education system in the country, you don't have to depend much on your certificates. It's not everyone actually that the certificate would actually work out for. It's not everyone. So even in that space, you have to be knowledgeable. It will give you an edge. Academics will give us, each one of us, an edge. But what do you have to offer? That also matters. So I believe that this has really helped.
But sorry to bother you, but because of we are saying academics does not always work, does not mean you should not also face academics.
We're not saying that.
I can give you like a 50-50. You
balance it.
As much attention you are giving your skill, you give it to your education. Not because somebody is saying this now they are learning digital marketing, they are learning tailoring, they are learning catering, because you two now tell you, I don't want to go to school again. I want to. Doesn't make sense. So you have to have the certificate. It might work out for you.
Actually, what it does is that it puts you in the light. It gives you an edge. It puts you out there. So even if you have the skill, you need to have the knowledge. Like you need to be bright up there.
Basically, having a skill is just like for you not to be like
more like side hustle.
For you not to be idle after school, because you see some people just sit down in the house doing nothing. So you need to like have something you are doing after school. Then when you have your own personal job, when you are earning your own salary, or you own a company or something, you can still do that on the side and be like, okay, I'm selling. I know so many people like they come to work and they'll be like, I'm selling chin chin, or this type of
advertising
thing,
what they do.
advertising what they do. It does not mean they've put all their focus on that thing. They gave it like at least a 60-40. So
balance.
like you should be able to balance it up and
Balance
everything.
academics. Mind you, we're not saying academics isn't important. It's very important as having a skill. So it is also very, very important to balance it. Balance your academics life with you having a skill. You have to put yourself out there.
Fend for yourself.
Yes,
Like
and
just smiling.
yes, I'm
You're
let
not
them know
smiling at anybody.
at all.
The bone face.
Exactly.
Sun is shine.
So let them know that okay, you have something to deliver, you have something to show, and once they see that, I mean, once whoever sees that will know that okay, this person has a goal, this person has a dream, this person is determined. So and help would come. Help would come. Even the fact having now, that's where your academics thing will come in. When they ask you questions, you're able to answer some things, series of things. You feel okay, this person is really bright. That's where the A part of the academic thing comes in. So yeah, that's basically it.
Yep.
So personally, I've learned quite a lot. Have a skill. That's what I took.
But before we end, what's next for you after school? What's next? Vera, aloe vera.
Mind you, okay.
What's next
After school? Well, for me, I'm into fashion. To be precise, I have my brand. Yeah, so I'm currently into fashion. Yeah. Then, I mean, a presenter host. That's my thing. That's my field now. That's my career. But this one is my skill. So my skill is fashion designing. I'm a designer, and I'm working towards going for hosting, red carpet host, presenter, broadcasting, anything that has to do with media, broadcasting, because I mean, I like to express myself, I like to speak out, I like to be heard. So yeah, that's it basically. What about you?
God will do it for us.
No. Tell us something.
But like on a normal thing, I'm a performing student, so like I would actually like to like be able to. I want to be comfortable to be able to write stories about what I'm feeling and put it out there for people. Sad, happy, anything. Honestly, just I want to put my feelings out there for people so they can see it like in an artistic way. So like. Yeah, so
bringing knowledge alongside with skill in an artistic way. That's very beautiful. I love it. Yeah, so remember guys, don't stay idle. Don't do nothing. Keep yourself busy. Work hard.
An idle man is the
an idle man is the devil's workshop. So don't sit there expecting miracle to fall from heaven or expecting a job to come meet you at your doorstep. No,
stay there. If you come and meet you, they should stay there.
Not happening.
After them watching this thing, don't advise anybody.
Just place a call to
stay
just
there.
place a call to the Lagos government.
Come and give me work in my house.
Walk to your house.
So don't come and meet me for advice. Me, I will advise you. Life is sweet. After all you have
please
watched
don't mind
today.
them.
Every day is Christmas.
After all you have
Don't mind
watched, life
them.
is after school you will see work. Nigeria is very.
Work is literally like immediately you finish your convocation ceremony. Immediately you like just leave. You just see someone.
You will just see.
With job offer.
Tinubu have come and.
Don't mind them. People's grace are different. Yes, there are some people immediately after school they are seeing jobs already. Yes, so grace comes in different ways.
Yeah, you might be one of them.
But have a skill. Don't stay idle.
Sit down there.
Have a skill. Don't stay idle. So guys, wrap it up for us.
Yeah, it was really good having you here, and we hope you've learned at least one thing from everything that we've said today. I remain Dara, and with me here,
Joshua.
And I'm your only Vera.
See you soon.
Bye.